Okay, so the two topics I'm going to cover in regards to my definition and how things fit into the definition of love, which is my definition that I made up after years of painstaking life lived experience and research, including books, videos. So love is attending to the emotional well-being of another being. And in the last video, I went into how this is parent, filial, sibling, friend to friend, and partner. So partner meaning that there's a romantic interest, which is a secondary layer added to the primary existence of love, which is attending to the emotional well-being of another being. So because this is a spiritual topic, love is of the spiritual realm. It could go into the religious realm. As I discussed before, the best thing we had was God is love. So God is of the spiritual realm, and God oversees all as far as the spirit is concerned. So now I am going to address the topic of unconditional love, the phrase unconditional love. And I also want to get to unconditional positive regard. So unconditional love falls under the category of parent and filial. It is what a parent gives to a child, and what humans, adults in general, are supposed to be giving to children, giving the attending of the emotional well-being of the other being, of another being. So the reason why this term exists, and in my gatherings and estimations, that it only applies to parental, filial, adult, child, is because there is not the return in mutuality and reciprocity. I mean, if I look at that even further, it might be there is definitely a return, but it's not in like kind. So like kind, when dealing with adults or sibling, anything other than parental, filial, it must be in like kind, the attending to the emotional well-being of another being. Okay, so that clears up that. Now there's, instead of using the word love, what has been used also, which was very helpful to the cause, but not exactly true enough, is the terminology of unconditional positive regard. Okay, and I think that that was probably to cater to peoples that didn't understand the concept of love, or even atheists. So positive regard is also positive regard. But even unconditional positive regard is one where it would be only for administered towards a child or to a child. Okay, and I think that's all I want to cover for today. So thank you for listening, and I'll speak again soon.